Guys, it's Alex. We're at on location at Gene and Jude's, which is here behind me. We're gonna try some hot dogs, and let's get going. Let's try it. As everything falls, my mouth isn't big enough. So you got the hot spiciness from the sport peppers, and then the mustard, which I don't know how to describe mustard. It's mustard. At the same time as the fries and the hot dog, you can't even taste the bun. The fries on top makes it just stand out that much more because most hot dogs don't have salt on top, just straight salt, but you get the saltiness of the fries, and you can just do what I'm doing. You don't even need the fry container next to you. You just eat the fries off the top of it, and then when you're ready, you go in for another bite. Hi, we're on location at Portillo's. We got the music going on. I like big band music. So let's see if that complements the taste of their hot dogs. We ordered hot dogs.
What'd you get on there?
Everything.
Okay, what does that entail?
I gotta get the list out. We got sport peppers, pickles, onions, tomatoes, and mustard. Not mayo. No mayo.
Alex, what's your favorite topping on the Chicago style hot dog?
Sport peppers.
Why?
Because I can't taste anything else. That's the only thing I taste.
Sean, how about you? What's your favorite topping on the Chicago style? Okay. What are you looking forward to, the fries or the hot dogs?
Hot dog.
Sean, what do you think of the hot dog here?
Pretty good. Not complaining, you know. What is it? $4 a hot dog?
$3.50.
$3.50. A little cheaper than Gene and Jude's. Get what you pay for.
You can see it falling apart. The pickles are too big.
Yeah, that's why you think it's falling apart?
I mean, I could try and reconstruct the hot dog, but it won't stay together unless I hold it here the whole time. And if I take out the pickle, well, it's still gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
Atmosphere?
Wait, yeah, go ahead.
So obviously we're in a restaurant. There's people everywhere. Big difference from Gene and Jude's, where we sat in a sad parking lot next to some garbage cans and an alley and ate our hot dogs well in 30-degree weather. Now, Gene and Jude's doesn't have that option of sitting inside. It's a hot dog stand in the traditional sense. But here you have, I'm sitting in a booth. It's kind of boring. There's some garbage over here. That will not add or subtract to the score of the atmosphere.
What would you rate the atmosphere at Gene and Jude's?
Gene and Jude's is a solid 6.
Okay, and then what would you rate the atmosphere here at Portillo's?
Now, of course, we have the Portillo's theme of, what did you even call this? In, like, 1930s?
Well,
you got some cool posters on the wall of, like, I don't know, Al Capone or something.
well, each Portillo's has a different decade theme. So this one happens to be 20s with Prohibition. So they play 20s music and that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Well, we got Christmas music now, but we got like an ancient gas pump over there, and it's the camera. Yeah, we got the camera angle on it. We got the posters on the wall. We got like so it's pretty cool. There's a car over there on the in the ceiling, like. I give the atmosphere here a solid 11 out of 10. But this certainly has a way better atmosphere. But does that make up for the hot dogs? I don't know. Really, it balances each other out. The not so perfect hot dogs here, but the really good atmosphere at Portillo's. To recap, a few things I want to touch on. Firstly, Gene and Jude's is awesome. It's kind of far away. And my dad went there like 30 years ago. So it's been around and people obviously like it. There's one thing about Gene and Jude's that is no, it's a positive.
It's a positive, yeah.
We got to speak to our server. And in the set, he never left the other side of the bar. But you know, we walk in and there's a line of guys in aprons.
And they were just really friendly about giving us our hot dogs, right? But the people at Portillo's, you know, not so much. They just were doing their job. They weren't going above and beyond. So
yeah, it was at Gene and Jude's. You go up to the server, and the server, you tell him, you know, I want 5 hot dogs,
and then
so
he makes the actual hot dog.
He turns around, goes to the table, grabs the hot dogs, puts them in the buns, and so you talk to the guy that makes it. So that's why I personally like Gene and Jude's so much. And Portillo's is nothing against Portillo's workers, but they're there to make hot dogs, and they're there. They don't meet with you. You can look at them through the glass, but you don't get to talk to them. Yeah. In conclusion, Gene and Jude's is much better. Yeah. Well, their hot dogs are slightly better. They don't have huge pickles that take away from everything, and they have friendly staff. They were cool. They had some cool decorations. Portillo's had cool decorations too. So, you know what? Atmosphere-wise, I think both are equal.